I'm Chris with Carnival Cruise Line, and this is episode 267 of Yakety-Yak straight from the Yak's mouth. John Heald, Carnival Cruise Line's brand ambassador, used to post on his Facebook page where you can ask him questions. He answered the questions. We read the questions and the answers, and we took the cool, the funny, the weird, the lies, the myths, and we put them here for you. So on today's episode, we're talking about Fly to Fun service. How exactly does that work? Why do people complain about putting dishes outside of the room when we're supposed to? Does Carnival have a bidding system for room upgrades like other cruise lines? If I left my room steward a sealed store-bought package, can they keep it or do they have to toss it? And I haven't cruised in a while. Can I still get up in the morning and save a pool lounger for the entire day?
And this is straight from the Yak's mouth.
Alright, question one. This cruiser is considering using the Fly to Fun service and wanted to know how exactly does it work. They're looking at a Journeys cruise and they're being need to fly down to Port Canaveral, but they also need to fly back home to Norfolk. I think I said it right, Norfolk. John said, well, all of this information will be sent to you when you book the tickets, but it basically will provide you transportation to the airport and then from the airport to the ship. There is a specific team that will look after you and help you with all of your travel needs. We've never done this because we live in Florida. We traditionally drive to the ports. But if you've used this service, put a couple comments down below. This way people know exactly how it works. They would appreciate that. Question two. It's an oldie but goodie. It needs to be brought back up again. This cruiser asked why people complain about the dishes being put outside the room, and yet it is what Carnival wants us to do. But other people say we're not supposed to do it. So what's the actual answer, John? He said they do need to go outside the room, please. It is the quickest and best way for the plates to get collected and get back in service. So there's a separate team that does this entirely. That's what they do. They walk around the ship, pick up all the stuff outside. If you leave it inside your room, they can't get to them. And then they might run out of plates and silverware and stuff around the ship. So if you're on a Carnival ship and you did room service or you brought food back to your room, put it outside. Put all the dishes outside. Take a napkin, put it on top, make it look pretty. But if you like to leave them in the room, please don't. They want you to leave it outside. Speaking of if you like what you see and you enjoy cruising content, please like and subscribe. We would greatly appreciate that. Question three. This cruiser wanted to know if Carnival has a bidding system like other cruise lines for a possible cabin upgrade. John said no, they don't. Simply because most of their ships are sold out anyway. So there's no need for an upgrade, or no way you're getting an upgrade. Put it that way. Even if you see people all the time say, oh, there's a trick. You go on board and say you're claustrophobic and you book an interior room and they'll give you a suite or a balcony. No, they won't. If you're claustrophobic, don't book an interior room. Not likely to get an upgrade. Unless you get a call from the upgrade ferry, which is possible. Question four. This cruiser wanted to know if they were to leave their room steward a small package of sealed, bought from the store treats like chips, nuts, cookies, stuff like that. Are they allowed to keep them or do they have to toss them? John says they can keep them, but he suggests you hand it to your room steward directly. This way they know it is a gift for them. When you leave the room and you leave it there, they may not know and they might actually toss it. We traditionally, if we're tipping, we do it in cash. We have left little goodies before, and we took a little note and taped it to it, saying, "Hey, this is for you. Thank you for your great service." But we traditionally do cash. Hand it to them if you're doing gifts or pretty much anything these days. It's just much easier. Last question. This cruiser has not sailed with Carnival for 10 years, but they're planning on booking one shortly. They want to know if people are still allowed to save pool loungers, chairs, whatever you call them, on the Lido deck early in the morning and then be able to have that chair the entire day so they can go about their day, come back, and they still have a chair. John said they're absolutely not allowed to do this. And they do put signage and stickers on the chairs that personal items will be removed after 40 minutes. So the pool attendants that are up there, they keep an eye on, as much as they could, the chairs that are just nobody's ever sat in for a very long time. They'll put a note on there, it's going to be removed. And then if you don't come back, they will take your stuff, go pick it up at the towel hut, because that's where they're going to keep it. So do not reserve chairs. There's only so many people. Our chairs available to everybody on board. It's just not fair. Ta-da! That's been episode 267 of Yakety-Yak, straight from the Yak's mouth. Thanks for watching. Please take care.